gather around the campfire, ladies and gentlemen, because Dougie moved next to Ray. Right now, you're getting a full power hour of Saturday morning cartoons. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Saturday morning cartoons. I'm the greatest co-host of all time. But next to me is the greatest best friend and co-host of our time. 40-0 now. Hit him with a fucking headbutt, dude. Ray McFlurry II on the greatest dad fights of all time. How you doing, my friend?
I'm terrible because I'm running the cameras today and I got to check.
How you doing now?
Obviously, I knew I hit those, but you just got to check sometimes. We've had too many f***ups to not
That fear
check.
will stay.
Yeah. I'm great, man. I'm doing great. It is a wonderful day. Cartoons boys, views are down, but we're doing crazy shit, you know?
Speaking of crazy shit, Lil Xan used my song.
Let's get right into it.
Yeah, let's just get right into it. I had a mutual connection with someone that is a singer-songwriter that I gave him this song when I was working on the Where's My Sitcom album about a year and a half ago, give or take.
Fantastic album. Everybody go listen if you haven't.
Yep, damn right. And he was like, hell yeah, dude, I fucks with this song. Like, and he sent me the one that he showed me the snippet that he was using, like, of the lyrics and stuff like that. And I was very excited.
So was this originally, he was supposed to do this song with you, right?
No, it was just his song. I wrote it for him because he wanted to try to go into that. I was like, hey, man.
I thought you sent it to him for a verse on it or something.
No. Okay, I said, hey, man, I don't know how to get this going, but, like, here's the voice memo of what I'm thinking. Here's the lyrics.
Yeah.
Let me know what you think. And he was like, I really fucking love this. So a year and a half goes by. I completely forget all about it. And he calls me as I'm leaving work, and he goes, hey, man, Lil Xan dropped his new album. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. It finally dropped on streaming platforms because he dropped it like 2 weeks early on another distributing platform.
Oh, right on.
Everyone go check out Diego by Lil Xan. It's a fucking incredible album. First album since 2018. And so he says, check out track number 4. And I'm like, okay. I'm down. Let me go listen to it. And I as soon as I press play, my body fucking lifted out of me. You've seen In-Game, right? Or have you seen Doctor Strange at all?
Yeah.
You know how, like, his body...
Oh,
you saw Spider-Man? You know what happened?
Okay.
That's what happened to me the second I pressed play, and as soon as I heard Lil Xan singing my lyrics...
You were up above watching yourself listen to it? Oh, I love that.
Yes, I didn't know what to genuinely think or believe. I didn't
believe that.
It didn't feel real. I'm a very big Lil Xan fan. I have been for a little short of a decade. Fucker's been making music since 2017. So I heard 2016, close. Something like that. He's an incredible artist. However, I wrote this song called Call Back, or I Wish You'd Call Me Back, essentially. And he changed the title, but it's called Bad for My Health. And it's the 4th song on the album for Diego, the album by Lil Xan, and I helped write it. I have no songwriting credits. I did not care at the moment. I wanted to give it to the other artist, and I was just happy, genuinely, that someone liked my song.
Right.
Or my lyrics. So for it to reach that otherworldly,
like, having the writing credit on it obviously would be ideal, like the ideal situation, but just the fact that knowing you have a hit like that, I think that's what the guy said to you, was like, you got a hit, bro. Like, like, I didn't even get credit from this, you're not going to get credit, but you got a hit.
Yep. Neither of us are getting paid. Like,
which is kind of a sucky part, but to watch somebody you're such a fan of, like, read your lyrics and like them enough to, like, put, like, the whole chorus is, like, yours, right? Like, he changed some of it. He changed the title and a little bit of stuff, but
the whole chorus.
Like, if you listen to the 4th track on this album, you will just hear Doug. Like, I listened to it when you showed it to me, and I heard Doug, like Lil Xan singing a Doug song.
It genuinely made me very, very happy. It is called Bad for My Health, Lil Xan featuring Lil Lotus, who I'm also a big fan of. That dude, your feature was amazing. I couldn't even imagine thinking that you could have done that. I am so beyond impressed. But it was truly an out of body experience. Dude. That it's something that I've never thought I would want to do, or even think that would be in my wheelhouse, just because fuck, the last like 12 songs that have been released were half the time freestyles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for me to pin something down like that, I was very excited.
I never thought about it like that. Yeah, the way you do music a lot is a lot of freestyle, or you have a general idea in your head, and then you'll get on the mic with Beam or whoever, Perry or whatever. Yeah, it's mostly freestyle.
Yeah. It's genuinely crazy. It's
crazy shit.
It's nuts. We didn't record it. When I had the song written, I attempted to record it. It wasn't fully finished at the time, but I couldn't get my voice down for it. And Aaron was recording me at the time, and he was like, "Hey man, let's just try a different song." Mm-hmm. Then the next song that we did was Unlucky.
Fuck yeah.
So it was right in that situation of working on all of those songs.
Unlucky's a good one, because Unlucky single-handed, the first time you showed me Unlucky and I went home and listened to it later, I'm like, man, I really want to play the guitar right now. And I hadn't felt like that in years, but Unlucky, it's just like, and it's just some, like the beat you use is like someone just banging on a flat top. I love it, dude. It's great.
It's otherworldly to see where you and I are at now, to see where my music is now, to see where my talent is now, to see where I am as a person.
It's crazy. Because again, views, whatever. They're whatever. Like right now, we are interviewing incredible, talented, famous people. You are writing, you got a song for Lil Xan. Your music's crazy. We're about to go hang out with Huey Mack in Oklahoma City.
Damn right.
The shit we're doing is nuts.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, for the Rocket Docket, for the next guest of interviews, we have, and I quote, Wendy Lee, the voice of TK from Digimon, Jeff Nimoy, who is Tentamon from Digimon, and
motherfucking Nicholas Wolfwood in the 98 Trigun anime. One of my favorites.
Damn right.
My spouse almost had a heart attack when we told him that.
Yes. We have the hit comedian Galen Nash.
Yep.
We have the incredible California-based rapper Avi. And we have Isaiah Norman, safety for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep.
That's right.
We're doing crazy shit.
Oh, yeah.
We have crazy interviews for you guys,
We're going to go see Huey Mack in October. What's that thing in December? Oh, yeah. You ever heard of a guy named Dr. Phil?
Oh, I forgot about
Wolf
that
Blitzer?
one.
How about Jeremy? You know a guy named Adam Ray? He's coming in December, ladies and gentlemen. The podcast will be there.
Dude, we are doing crazy shit.
It's otherworldly.
We are doing crazy shit.
It's otherworldly. We are truly blessed, so thank you to the fans, to everyone that has supported us, to anyone that has viewed us, clipped us, or anything. Boom! Hey, Nevin, Leslie, and Toby. Hey guys, how are y'all? I hope you're doing very well. Thank you for watching the podcast. It means the absolute world. I was getting Rillos the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And the lady, or the mom, was the lady at the cash register that's always there. She was like, "Hey baby, how you doing?" Blah, 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 blah. And her kids walked in, right?
Okay.
And I was like, "Oh, what's up, guys?" I was like, "My name's Doug," and they were like, "Man, I know you." Like, where you? I was like, "I work at the mall. You probably see me." Nah, bro, nah, son. I was like, "I make music, bro. Like, I got a podcast." And then he grabbed his homie's shirt, like his chest, and went, "Bro, you the dude from that Grease clip, bro. You from?" And I said,
"Hell yes."
What? He went, "Bro,
that's 3 years old.
You that cartoon? You the cartoon guy?" And I said, "No, yeah, bro. I'm one of those dudes. Yeah, it's what's up, bro." He goes, "Dude, fucking bebopping and jubing, dude. That shit had me on the floor, bro." I was in tears. I was like, "Man, for real, y'all like?" He's like, "Dude, that shit was so fucking funny, bro.
Dude,
like I fucks with this shit, man." He's like, "Y'all had me going to see movies. Y'all had me going to see movies for y'all saw. I haven't seen shit as a kid. Y'all had me going to the movies again,
yeah,
bro."
Man.
He said, "I ain't going to fucking Malco. Fuck that place. I'm with y'all." I said, "Oh, you a fan? You a fan?
Dude, that's incredible. Yeah, I love hearing that shit."
He said, "No, bro, we'll smoke. We'll get high as fuck and we'll watch that shit, bro. Like, we down as fuck. Like I fucks with this shit."
Man. That's great.
Yeah. So very, very excited. I went to Dollar Tree the other day to get some supplies. And this lady, she saw my fridge, my freezer. This lady, that's what I bought first. She was like, you got kids or you a bachelor? And I went, oh,
no.
damn. I said, no, man, I'm just me. I'm just me. He was like, I have all my other groceries at the house. I just need a couple snacks, apparently. She was like, oh, okay. She was like, I like your tattoos. I was like, oh, thank you. I'm going to get another one for our podcast. We hit 10,000 subscribers. She's like, oh, what's your podcast? I was like, Saturday Morning Cartoons. And this other worker behind her was going, I don't know what she was doing. I think she was going to open the door to like prop it open or something. But she was like, I've heard of you.
Fuck yeah,
I've heard of you. I was like, what? She said, yeah, I've seen you guys on TikTok. And I was like, oh,
we're
thank you so
heroes.
much. Yeah,
we're local heroes.
We said it once, we'll say it again. We're the greatest podcast in Arkansas.
That's right.
Wait.
Queso than us, baby. That's Arkansas.
Yep, it's that simple.
I'm saying Jerry Jones.
All right, we gotta stop sucking our own dick for a second. People are gonna think we like ourselves.
Well, I don't know. Big accomplishment, man. Uncredited thing, but damn, that's a big deal getting something written for Lil Xan like that.
Damn
that's
right.
Crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, check us out in October, towards the end of October when everything is done with the vlog and the podcast. But we're going to go see Huey Mack. We are also going to have another live show. I am doing a show for the pregame hoedown for Sagan's album release party, October 25th. Everyone, please go check that out. Tickets are 100% free. 100% free. Is 18 and up. Truly, I hope everyone can enjoy it. We will see you guys in October. Man.
Now, let's talk about Ben 10 because recently, listen, this clip was so small in the original podcast.
Talk your shit.
I don't even think it got a timestamp.
Nope.
I don't even think it got a timestamp. I made a clip out of it to be funny, right? And you said Ben 10 can scan Goku and become a Saiyan and fight him, which is all true. But then people got into our comments and they didn't like that I made the joke. They're not ready for Ultra Instinct Ben 10 because that's an angel ability.
Hang on, wait. Before, let me preface this. Ray said, "Hey, someone, people have been commenting on our shit," and he was like, "And here's why, like they're kind of right." And then he explained to me because I don't know the full lore of Dragon Ball Z. I assumed it was just Saiyan's a Saiyan. You saying, you know what I'm saying? And Ray said, "Oh no. This basically everything that makes Goku is not Saiyan in the slightest."
So he doesn't, like, most of his abilities aren't Saiyan.
At all.
So you think of, like, Goku's Kaioken, where he ki boost or whatever. He learns that from King Kai. That's a Kai ability.
Yep.
Right? Ultra Instinct, he learns from Whis. That's an angel ability.
Yep.
His instant transmission, he learns that on the planet Yardrat from those people. So it's not a Saiyan thing. Right? Where's the Kamehameha from? That's a Master Roshi thing. You know, Krillin can do it. Master Roshi can do it. Piccolo could do it. You know, like anybody can do it, but it's not a Saiyan thing. Right? So all of his, like, best abilities aren't Saiyan. Like Vegeta doesn't use most of things. Like Goku does Solar Flare even. Solar Flare's not that's the Master Roshi thing. Or that's a Krillin thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, most of the best abilities just aren't Saiyan natural known powers or whatever. That being said, a lot of the comments, and this comes up a lot, especially when you talk about Goku versus Superman. Like, that comes up a lot. That argument, just for whatever reason, comes up a lot.
Yeah.
And at the end, if anybody comes up with an answer other than they would shake hands, eat lunch, and just hang out. Like, they would not fight. They would not have a serious fight. Like, that is just the answer to Goku versus Superman.
That's like him and the Flash racing. You know what I mean? Like, Superman will do it for charity.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But I'm not a competitive guy. I don't have to beat you.
And it's kind of the same with this. Because what does Goku love more than anything? Fighting.
Competition.
Getting stronger. Having a reason to improve.
Yep.
Right? And so for me, the thing that all of these arguments in the comments, and they all had great points. Like,
absolutely.
none of the powers, he would not know. But some of the comments were like, Ben 10 would scan Goku and he would become like Raditz level Saiyan.
Yeah.
Why do you think that? Why wouldn't he be like the Universe 6 Saiyans, like from the Tournament of Power? Why wouldn't he like scan Goku, become the best of the Saiyans? Like, why doesn't he become Broly? Or why doesn't he become like Kaba or Kale or Kefla or whoever turns into the crazy rage monster?
You're right.
Anyway, so let's go back to the Goku thing. What Goku loves more than anything? Fighting strong motherfuckers. What is he going to do as soon as Ben 10 scans him and turns him into a Saiyan? he's going to start teaching him cool shit. Like, you think back to when Goku learned the power of the Super Saiyan God in the movie. Like, when Beerus first shows up, they got to do the 5 things. Vidal's pregnant, that's number 5. And then he's, like, all fucking around trying to figure it out. Beerus doesn't, like, take his head off immediately. Goku wouldn't either. Goku's even nicer than Beerus. Goku would show him the ropes.
Yeah.
He would teach him shit.
Invite him home.
He would be impressed. They're not going to fight seriously, first of all. That's what all of the comments were missing. They're not going to fight seriously. What Goku has found is another best friend that at will can turn into an equal that he can train with. That's what Goku has found.
Or, even better, other aliens so he can
Or
train.
even stronger. What does he do? He takes him right to Jiren. He says, scan this dude. Takes him right to Frieza. Scan this guy so we can train.
Dude.
Like, that's what the comments are missing is it was a joke. Our original comment was a joke. I know it's not Ultra Instinct Ben 10, but Goku would teach him anything. Like, they're not fighting seriously. That's the crux of the argument is they're not fighting seriously.
It's that simple.
Yes. Even if he scans him and becomes a Raditz level Saiyan. Okay.
Goku's
gonna train him.
That's that simple.
So he can fight some strong motherfuckers that aren't evil
He's
and trying to destroy
Grandpa
the
and Gwen
universe.
park the RV next to the house, next to Chi-Chi.
Exactly.
It's that simple. And they're going to go to the hyperbolic time chamber for who knows how long. And they're just going to work and work and work and hang out and talk. Because you know what Vegeta and Trunks didn't talk. Because
Not
Vegeta
one
don't do
goddamn word.
Goku, hey man, this is awesome. I love this, you know.
That's pretty good.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Good.
Oh,
hey man, you've been hitting about one impression of podcasts that I've been. Sid the Sloth last podcast.
Oh,
you hit a Sid the Sloth and then made fun of Chad, and it had me dying.
Here's the thing. We're 96.
This is what you said last time.
What episode are we in right now?
Oh, this episode is
94, 95.
I think Javon will be 93.
Okay, so this is 94.
4 or 5.
Okay, so whatever.
Up.
We're over 90 episodes in. Chad, you haven't seen one full episode. You haven't watched enough clips to make it a full episode of our podcast. And that's okay. I love you very much. Sid the Sloth loves you. But gosh dang it, dude. Ben 10 and Goku would be best friends. Like Superman.
Yeah, they would just be best. Like that's the. And here's the final word is they would just be very good friends and training partners.
And here's something that I saw on Twitter the other day, because thank you for bringing up the Goku Superman thing, because I sent it to John, and John brought this up. So shout out to John Wilson. He said, yeah, if it's based off that logic, I mean, I would rather watch a show about Chi-Chi and Lois Lane, because like imagine the nonsense they would get into together.
That'd be crazy.
That's a Agent Carter level fucking with Mary Jane Watson level journalism. Like, you understand like how fucking
that would be crazy.
That is a female Batman.
That would
them together is female Batman. That one of the greatest detectives, one of the greatest journalisms of all time, and one of the greatest non-super powered fighters.
She has incredible hands. Chi had those hands.
And dude. I fully believe that if shit came down to, she could destroy Yamcha.
Oh yeah. In the show, she like fights like bandits all the time.
Yeah.
Like on the way to the grocery, because she doesn't have a car, because Goku doesn't make money. So she walks to the store and she whips ass all the time. Like when she was a kid, she wasn't in that tournament to find a husband. She was in that tournament to whoop ass. She just accidentally found Goku. Like
people think I like
Chi-Chi
doing
has
this
had
to save
hands,
people,
bro.
But really, I just like to fight.
Chi-Chi has the hands, man.
Dude, I love it.
And I'm down. Give me that. I would like Lois Lane, Chi-Chi, and goddamn, what's Catwoman's name? What did I blame?
Kyle.
Yeah, give me the trio, because Lois Lane and Selena Kyle is such a great duo in like the World's Finest run.
Yes, dude.
They are such a great duo, dude. Even like the ones. Have you ever seen where they go? They double date to like a Halloween party.
Yes.
And they dress up as each other.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Chi-Chi Bowman. Like that, they could definitely fit right into that kind of.
Dude, all 4 of them.
Bro,
together.
We're getting Naruto Turtles. We're getting Mickey Fantastic Four. Give us
us
World's Finest X Dragon Ball. That's it. That's all I want.
They're doing like the absolutes for the
new comic runs.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Absolute Batman?
Dude, it's Alan Richardson. What do you mean? Now, for those that don't know, DC is now releasing a new comic line of Absolute with Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman. And I believe they are working on a Green Lantern next. I can't think of the black girl's name.
Jessica Cruz is the female one, but I couldn't. There's a Simon Baz.
No, I think there's a new one.
Oh, a new one? See, I don't know. I know these first 3 Absolutes.
Black girl with dreads. Like in a ponytails.
Really?
Yeah.
I must not know that one.
Go ahead.
Oh, for Absolute Batman and stuff, there was like a lot of the discourse was his shitty logo. Like they thought his logo looked like a block.
Yeah.
And then,
however,
and then issue 1, he turns it into a battle axe
He goes,
and then whips ass.
yeah. And then they were like, "It's a fucking bat." Oh, I don't like it. It looks. If Ben Affleck would have done that, y'all would have sucked the Zack Snyder's dick. How dare you?
And then I'm pretty sure once he used it, it's worn, and so people are like, "Oh, it's just gonna slowly wear into like a more visible bat logo." So like, yeah. It's just that typical thing where people just bitch for nothing. But yeah, this guy, his measurements in this comic are huge. He is like, Batman's like 6'6" or something. Like he is genuinely an Alan Richardson sized person in this run.
Oh, dude, it's otherworldly. Joe Mullen?
For what?
Green Lantern? Is that a person?
A writer or something?
No.
I don't know. Oh, that's the name of the Green Lantern?
Joe? Yeah. That's some of the stuff that was leaked.
Okay.
Yeah, for Absolute Green Lantern.
I don't know her. I don't know a lot of the newer Green Lanterns.
Me either.
However, I think Simon Baz is the last one I really know
of. 2 things that have been announced. We'll just get it out real quick out of the way before anyone else can. An Absolute Green Lantern has been greenlit, and an Absolute Martian Manhunter.
That's incredible.
That's going to be incredible.
That's
but
incredible.
Essentially, the Absolute series is them taking the key part of what makes them the hero or the person they are and still giving them the same, not timeline or storyline, but it still shows up by the end of the comic line at what makes them still that hero.
Right.
Like Batman, it has no money. He's just a regular fucking construction worker that's like it's Alan Richardson with a battle axe on his fucking chest.
Yeah.
And Alan Richardson's the only person that you can fully believe that can walk around with a battle axe blade on his chest.
That's incredible, dude.
Superman, he was on Krypton while it fell. He got to grow up and then come down and have a little bit of humanity and this, that, and the other. Wonder Woman grew up in hell, not the mascara. It's otherworldly what we could do.
Also, is she not? I don't think she's immortal in this run.
I don't think she is either. Is she rides like a gigantic like devil bat?
Yep.
It's awesome.
It's a crazy run, dude.
Yeah.
It's already got a lot of like fanfare and like the pre-orders and the sales are crazy on it.
I want a Green Arrow without him going to the island.
The island? I don't know Green Arrow at all.
Well, he gets trapped on the island, essentially. It's like the Green Arrows. Trapped on the island.
I never really watched Arrow.
Kind of like how Batman fucking Ra's al Ghul.
Is that how he becomes Green Arrow? Is he's like cocky billionaire and then gets stranded? And then okay.
Yeah. In this, hear me out. Instead of the island where he has to learn and try everything, he's just an arrogant Booster Gold type dickhead with a lot of money still.
Okay.
And tries to be a superhero.
Okay.
And he has enough money so he can just buy all the gadgets. He's a Batman.
But worse.
But Booster Gold. Booster Gold level douchebaggery.
Okay.
With Batman level money.
Doing it for the attention instead of for justice.
Just because I have the money to do it because it looks cool. And over time, he realizes that he just does worse by trying to help. Like, he makes more messes than he does clean things.
Interesting.
And then he learns
that.
over and over in time how to be more of that vigilante Green Arrow instead of this douchebag guy that's just doing it with techs and gadgets just because he can. Something like that could be really cool.
This man just described Megamind to a T.
Oh yeah, absolutely. However,
just the entire character arc of Megamind.
Hey, I mean, it's all right.
I mean, great movie.
Yeah.
No, there is only one group of villains that could ever possibly compare to the flair that Megamind brings. That's his name, right? That's the villain's name, not just the movie, right?
No, it is Megamind.
He is Megamind. His flair and his appreciation for the pomp and circumstance of the fight.
Yep.
The only one that comes close is the Ginyu Force. And even even they don't have the like coordination and the money that Megamind puts into looking cool as fuck when he shows up to the fight.
No, actually, because we're gonna clip this. As he said, you know what the Ginyu Force doesn't have? Presentation. It's just that's when he falls out. He's on the giant mouth.
Dude, it's such a cold line, too.
Oh, you're a villain.
He times it to the beat drop, doesn't he?
Yeah, dude, you're no super villain. There's one thing you're missing. What's that? Presentation.
Oh, God,
AC/DC, bro. You just...
It's so fucking good.
Oh, dude, I love it. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
One of the greatest one-offs ever. Greatest animated one-off movies ever.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
let's just
One of the greatest.
We talked about Ice Age and this, that, and the other, and them rebooting it and it being an underrated franchise. Megamind is one of the best.
Talk about disrespected.
One of the best solo films ever. All right, let's just be very quiet and quaint about it, or very loud and obnoxious. Megamind's fucking incredible. Okay, it's just top tier. You can't. Sorry,
it's too good, dude.
We don't need 7 of them and a spinoff of some random of the fish guy like the Minions. All right, go fuck yourself. Stop bleeding that IP. All right, you wouldn't even let people show up in suits anymore to the film. Go fuck yourself. Not gonna have fun with it.
It's bullshit.
How dare they?
It's bullshit, dude.
You know what we are gonna show up in suits for?
What's
Dynamic
that?
duo.
Yes, this looks. James is just everything he's green lighting. I know we're glazing, we're dick riding, bouncing on it, doing tricks.
It's all right, dude.
Everything he's green lighting is the craziest shit I've ever heard of. This dynamic duo movie, the premise. Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, orphan buddy cop movie kind of thing.
It is Lethal Weapon with Nightwing and Red Hood.
With homeless orphan, Jason Todd and Dick Grayson.
Yeah. And let's be very clear. If you want to see what this movie's going to be about, go watch our Gotham Knight episode.
That's it. But
damn, your ass looks good in that. There has to be something.
It's got to be. Gotta be, dude. If Harley Quinn could do it,
that's what I'm saying. He's got the best ass in the league. You know, it's just. Sorry.
No, this studio that is making this though, they do a mix of puppetry and CGI and 3D and their show reel. The puppets they use couldn't tell they were puppets.
No,
genuinely, like it's not what you would expect it to be. And
that's a crazy classification for puppetry. You think of Muppets and Crank Yankers. You think of, you know what I mean?
It's like puppet animatronic almost, but it was definitely puppet. I don't know how to describe it. It's if you go look at their show reel and what they've done, it's the craziest shit.
It's a new age version of the old Ninja Turtle suits.
Yeah, kind of.
You know, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it's obviously someone in the suit, but like it still looks like to an extent believable for that time. But this now they're like, no, we really
it's
do
unreal.
this shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be great, man. It was just announced. James Gunn just tweeted about it and everything, but not a whole lot of news or anything else. But studio looks crazy. Plot sounds awesome.
And let's just be
fucking down.
Guys, come on. I'm calling it. I want it right now. Okay, it is October 3rd. Also, you know what day it is? It's October 3rd. Shout out to the Mean Girls.
It's my wedding anniversary.
I know. Happy anniversary to Ray. But also, it's October 3rd for Mean Girls. That's when Aaron and Samuel asked. But October 3rd, I want Dylan O'Brien to play Nightwing. Let's just get it out of the fucking way. I want him to play Robin. He doesn't meet Robin until he doesn't meet Red Hood or fucking Jason until he's already Nightwing. Let's just fucking get this over with. All right, I want it. Give it to us.
I'm down.
You made a young version of Bumblebee before you cut out his voice and made him the radio as Dylan O'Brien. Give it to me, James. Give it to me. I've had enough. It's bad. Give it to me. Sorry. I had to lose my shit for a second.
That's okay, man.
You ready to lose your shit? Because officially, it's announced. An action RPG, Avatar The Last Airbender game is in the works, developed by Paramount Game Studios and Saber Interactive. It will follow an all-new, never-before-seen Avatar and will take place thousands of years in the past. Okay.
I am so down.
Yeah.
This is a game that, for years, I've said, AAA, modern console, modern generation Avatar game is an IP, like open world specifically, I guess is what I wanted. I don't know if that's what this will be. It sounds like it'll be a kind of a linear story, which is fine. But it's just I don't think that they've made a game since like the Wii has existed. Like a PS2 era, Burning Inferno or something is like the last game that they ever made. Like they made a Legend of Korra game that was okay, but like Avatar, the last Avatar game that was made was PS2 era.
Yep.
So that we're finally now getting like the modern console, AAA. It's not going to be Aang and the gang, which is the best possible way to do it. It's not going to be Korra and her crew, best possible way to do it.
Yeah.
All new characters, you know.
Yep.
I don't know. It's going to be exciting. Like if it's a shitty game, I don't know because like you think of all the like the Bluey game that came out or like some of the Ninja Turtle games that come out, like they're not the greatest.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping this isn't the same type of Nickelodeon kind of let's just cash in. I'm hoping this is like Avatar Studios. This is.
I mean, Saber Interactive has worked on a lot of like.
See, I don't know
big
game studios at all, really.
Let me go do the Google.
But yeah, this is something that's been missing in the modern day, dude. Like Avatar's obviously like COVID showed you how big Avatar still is, and the Netflix show was massive. I think a game will do really good numbers, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to take this with a grain of salt because while this is a good source, it is devastating. Xolo Maraduena? How do you pronounce his last name?
Ooh.
Xolo Maraduena, who was known for Cobra Kai and the hit movie from James Gunn's Blue Beetle. He has officially been cast as Nova in the Nova series from Marvel on Disney+. And I, for one, am very excited for him to play Richard Rider, but also very scared. Because what does that mean with him and DC?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean?
He is Blue Beetle, like it's been said since his movie came out. He's going to be like part of the new universe. They have Blue Beetle, the animated series, in production. You would assume he's tied to that in some way as the Blue Beetle, you know?
I really hope so.
How major is this? Because I looked at all the casting, and there's 2 roles for Nova that he could play, but there's no official word on.
Yeah, there's no
what he is, but I don't know how major he would be in this show, or how it would affect. Like,
he would be Nova, the main character.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Richard Rider is the character.
Well, I don't.
Nova.
There was another Nova, like a Sam something, that they were saying that he might play, which I think is slightly more minor than Richard.
Okay. He could be part of the Nova Corps.
Yeah, see, I don't know. It would fucking suck because he is great in Cobra Kai, fantastic in Blue Beetle. I don't want him to be there in the Teen Titans, but who knows? That could be a couple years further out than Nova, so it could just not really fuck with it.
Who knows? We could get this in 12 years like they're doing the Blade movie and Invincible Season 3.
Oh, God. If there's one thing you've been talking about a lot lately, it's James Gunn's plans.
Damn right.
And we talked about Fortnite the other day, and you said James Gunn's scheming, man. And I kind of shut it down because of the Fortnite conversation. But the marketing director of Warner Brothers, Philippe Roucoule,
yes,
I guess that's how you would say it. He had a lot to say about the marketing for the upcoming Superman movie.
He said, "How do we tier the offering and ensure fans connect correctly to the characters they love? Be it toys, fashion, home, food, health, and beauty, with partners such as Pepco, Lego, Spin Masters, and Formatilla. That's just a few, as we have thousands of partners that have already come on board for the Superman across all categories."
Thousands of partners. Think about how much merch has been made for the last few DCEU movies. Like the Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman 84, Shazam 2, Aquaman 2, Black Adam. Thousands of partners for the Superman movie.
Yep.
Pepco. Pepco's Pepsi.
Yep.
Right? They've done Marvel Coke. Like they've had the Deadpool on the Coke, like the Marvel Snap and stuff on Coke. Okay, we're going to get that with Superman and Pepsi.
Yep.
We've got new Lego sets for the DCU coming. Spin Master. I have no fucking idea what that is.
Couldn't even tell you, dude.
I don't know. It sounds, I don't know, like thousands of partners. This is going to be like when we were kids, Toby's Spider-Man was just on everything. Like it was on our toothpaste.
Soda.
Pop-Tarts.
Toothpaste. They even had the bug juice looking things with the head on it. You know, they still have his face on it. It's not Tom Holland's. It's still Tobey Maguire's.
That's what this is going to be. Like thousands of partners. Superman is going to be the toys from Superman is going to be like something we haven't seen since we were kids.
Yeah, without a
like
doubt.
JLU era.
This is going to be Star Wars level like product placement. This is going to be fucking nuts. They're going to be Superman toilet paper by the end of this shit.
Right. It's going to be a level we haven't seen in a long time.
No, it's the first movie back into the new DC universe. They have to they have to do it big, you know what I mean? It's like the same thing with the Batman games where the Warner Brothers or DC was like, "Well, we got to make toys out of this."
Yep.
Now James Gunn's like, "Oh, no. Here's the thing. We're gonna make toys out of this."
Dude.
You thought toys was the end? We'll see. Wait till we make chopsticks and ramen bowls, bitch.
Dude, it's serious because they are internally, this is a quote from the guy. This is still Philippe talking.
Yes.
It's fair to say 2025 will be the summer of Superman. They're calling it the summer of Superman. That's what they are planning.
Yeah.
Is Fantastic Four can kick rocks. Like Superman is gonna be everywhere.
Yeah.
Like it is only Superman.
Oh, that is going to be one of the biggest movies. That's going to be probably the biggest movie next year.
I would think so.
Like
I would think
box
so.
office wise.
Yep.
Without a doubt.
I would think so.
Because there's no Dune's not coming out next year. Like they're not making anything fully next year like that. It's super big.
It's Superman versus Fantastic Four.
Superman, Fantastic Four. I think the Thunderbolts movie.
Oh yeah, it is 25. But yeah.
And isn't Matt Reeves' Batman coming out?
No, it's 2 years away.
26.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's actually the release date is 2 years from yesterday. Yeah,
perfect.
I saw it on Twitter.
So essentially, they're right. It is the summer of Superman.
It's pretty much Superman.
And way to coin that a year ahead.
Yeah.
Love it.
The summer of Superman, dude. I'm fucking stoked.
I'm down. We're at episode 94, 95, and we're telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, Summer of Superman is coming out. We're trying to share as much as we can, but I can't say that I can say that we're very much looking forward to what's coming. You have no idea. Dude, I can't wait. So, I just want to get it out. So we were talking about the Dynamic Duo movie.
Yes.
And apparently it's officially been announced that Matthew Aldrich is going to write and pen the movie.
Very exciting.
If you guys don't know what he has done easily one of the most recent heart-wrenching movies that Disney has done.
I cried like a bitch in that movie.
And it's COCO.
It is COCO.
Motherfucker wrote COCO, and he said, yeah, I'm going to write a movie about two orphans fighting crime.
Like I've cried like a bitch in a lot of Pixar movies.
Oh, not as hard as COCO.
But COCO hit me 8 or 10 times. 8 or 10 times it made me cry, man. And especially at the end. By the end, I was like, how do I have more tears? And then he gets back and he starts playing the guitar for his abuela. And I'm like, okay, I guess I have 10 times left what I thought I did. Because here they come, bro.
Isn't it great?
Oh,
yes.
God.
I can't wait for this movie. It's going to be so good. Oh, yes, thank you.
When he loved you so much. I'm like, okay. You didn't have to do that good on the voice acting, man.
You know what
Chill out.
You know what I'm not excited for?
What's that?
It's officially been announced, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Pitch Perfect's Jason Moore is directing a live-action Rugrats movie in the works. However, the babies will be CGI.
Now, when you say CGI babies, I think of Ezra Miller putting babies in the microwave. Is that the CGI babies we're talking here?
I do too, because in all reality, there's no way that society can walk around seeing what those cartoon kids look like and not be like, what the fuck are those?
Yeah.
You know?
There would be riots.
Yeah. So, surely.
Like, I would puke on the spot if I saw Tommy Pickles in person.
It makes me very nervous.
I think they just need to make new shit.
I think they need to go back to the animated shit.
Yeah. Turtles just showed you should just be doing animated shit.
Like, it doesn't bring back all grown up, you fucks. Everyone's getting older now. You're doing literally 17 different iterations.
Yeah.
Teen Titans, the Ninja Turtles, Batman. You can't come back with all grown up, you fucks. Shame. This
is dumb.
You made the Rugrats and Wild Thornberrys movie. You made the Rugrats movie where Dill was introduced. You made Rugrats in Paris.
Yeah, because really, who is this for? Because it's a live action. The parents will be real actors.
Yep.
And then the babies will be CGI. Who is your audience for this? Is it for millennials?
Can't wait for Ben Schwartz to play the dad and be kooky and dumb in the movie Bomb. Get fucked, dude. Do it better. Make it an animated movie like all the originals were. Go back to that animation style. Bring the actors back. Do something more heartfelt. Or all grown up.
If you're going for nostalgia bait, why would you not go for the voice actors from when we were kids? Why would you go for just like the IP? Like the IP means nothing to us as adults if it's goddamn Ben Schwartz or, whoever playing the characters. Who cares?
You need someone that's passionate about it, like Seth Rogen and the Ninja Turtles. I don't think Jason Moore is prepared for this, but he needs to understand right now. We bullied Sonic, motherfucker. We'll bully you.
Yeah. I'm not saying Rugrats is a strong IP like Ninja Turtles or Transformers, but look at all these guys, or like Puss in Boots and Shrek and whatever. Like all the animated movies coming out, and you're going to make Harold and the Purple Crayon 2, basically, is what they're making.
Yeah, there it is. Yep.
It's terrible. It's gonna be just genuinely awful.
Making a live action Boss Baby movie? What the fuck? Who the fuck wants that? What? Like, kiss my ass, dude.
Oh,
Sorry, I can't.
oh.
What's the last topic of the day, my friend?
Oh, I watched. It's a little late now, but I figured we should get it out of the way. We've talked previously on the podcast about my foray into the Crisis on Infinite Earths movie series, the animated series starring, unfortunately, Jensen Ackles.
Yes.
The 3-parter. Part 3 came out a couple months ago. I believe it was while I was on vacation.
It did, yes.
So I didn't watch it. Didn't catch it.
However,
I did the other night because I was trying to watch Penguin and that shit did not work and it was pissing me off. So I had to watch Crisis. And let me tell you, crazy movie. Crazy movie. Listen, Crisis 1. Let me go.
one of the craziest movies I've ever seen in my life.
It was, I don't think I've ever pulled up a movie and found a specific part of it to show you before today. Or, well, the other day or whatever, when we showed it to you. But, yeah, this is one of the craziest movies I watched.
And you pulled it up so quick.
I knew exactly where it was. Yeah. It was, let me give you my previous ratings of these movies, just so we're fair. Crisis Part 1, 2.5 stars on IMDb is what I gave it.
Okay.
Crisis Part 2, 1.5 stars.
Can I be honest? I gave it 2. I finally
Which
watched
one?
Part 1.
Oh, did you?
2.
2?
Not going to finish them.
Fair. Part 3, I give it a strong, solid 3 stars. It was not bad. It was not worth 7 months waiting for it to finish the story, but solid movie. Wonder Woman, she just tames a dinosaur, bro. She's just riding a dino at one point, and that is just like she's going into battle on the T-Rex.
That's peak Wonder Woman.
It was so good. And then you get scenes like Batman Beyond and Damian Wayne. They're whipping ass. Who are they whipping? The Nazis. Who's leading the Nazis? Bane. Bane is for some reason the leader of the Nazis on this earth, and it's just Terry McGinnis, Batman Beyond, whipping Nazis' ass. And that alone is a 3-star to me.
Yeah,
you know?
I respect that.
It's great. Here's one thing that was stupid. Aquaman commits suicide. Like, his Earth's getting destroyed, and he said, nope, send me home. Send me home. And he Zeta Beam's there, and it's destroyed. And he was literally a main character for like 2 movies. And he just kills himself. Or sacrifices himself, wants to go down with his world, with his family. I don't know. But Aquaman just like pretty abruptly, there was like a story point, and they were like, Aquaman, your world's in trouble, and he's like, no, send me back, and then he sends back, and then it's destroyed, and then they move on, and then but he was just genuinely like a real essential part of the movie up until that point.
What in the world?
Here's another thing we'll get out of the way. Okay, the way the multiverse works with this movie. All of the shows, universes that have ended in the past still exist and still go on, right? Except this movie, if you're killed in this movie, it's destroyed forever, right? That was kind of the theme of the whole movie. If your Earth is destroyed by this thing, you're never coming back. Let me tell you the animated worlds they destroy in this movie just for shits and gigs. The Super Friends, 1976. Batman the Animated Series. Justice League Unlimited. And Teen Titans.
Shut the fuck up,
They
Ray.
destroy all 4 of those like in succession. They get a Mark Hamill, Kevin Conroy scene. They do a JLU with like that Jon Stewart and like that hot girl.
I did see the Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill, where he was like, even at the last, I'm still Batman. Like,
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
So there was that. The Super Friends, they like, I mean, it's Super Friends universe, so everything else it was like Zeta Beam connections, but to contact them, they faxed them, the Super Friends. And so then they look at the thing, and then they're destroyed, like no voice lines from anyone. And then Teen Titans was only the tower getting destroyed. But for what? For what was that, Like, who was that for? We get one more Mark Hamill scene, but they destroy everything? Like, I don't know. It was stupid as shit.
What the fuck? How dare you? How dare you? Justice League Unlimited Batman would have soloed Jensen Ackles Batman in a heartbeat, you dirty fucks.
Yeah.
Because
again, not to cut you off, but let me just remind you who Jensen Ackles Batman is. He doesn't believe in having a Robin.
Yep.
That's who that Batman is.
Yep. And Teen Titans Robin? is the epitome of the best Robin.
He would be as close to prime Robin as anybody else.
Yeah.
The fact that he wasn't essential in this movie was crazy.
He's borderline a superhero.
You had like 4 other Robins and Batman Beyond in it, but not Teen Titans Robin. Is crazy to me. It's crazy to me. It's just like General Robins and then Batman Beyond is there.
It's like,
I thought it was a big miss.
Yeah,
it was a
without
big
a doubt. For shame. That genuinely upset me.
It sucks, man.
What the hell, dude?
Yeah. Did you ever watch Green Lantern, the animated series?
I did.
Okay. So one good thing they did about it.
Okay.
And they did this in Young Justice too. Razor shows up.
Huh.
Razor and Aya. Do you know Aya from Green Lantern, the animated series? So she fights the Anti-Monitor, gets scattered, and Razor's whole thing is he's going to search his whole life to find her. Shows up, flash to Young Justice 20 years later. Greg Weisman continues that story, shows Razor became a Blue Lantern, fueled on hope or whatever for his quest to find Aya, right? So that continues in Young Justice. And he has the whole storyline with Oa and Kilowog and all of that. Then flash forward to a show called Justice League Action, right? So the character in Justice League Action, Jimmy Olsen, well, who is he? He's an intergalactic taxi driver in this show. Who is his AI system, his GPS system? It's Aya from Green Lantern, the animated series. It's the voice actress, and it's literally her character. It's Aya. Anyway, Razor and Aya showing up was just, I've loved it I loved it in Young Justice. I loved it in Justice League Action when I was watching it with Ruby, and it randomly showed up. And yeah, I'm just a sucker for it. Like, those are 2 excellent characters that didn't get to finish their stories in their original shows. And
hot damn.
yeah. There's a couple more things about this movie. I know I've been chatting about it, but
no, you're good.
Okay, so let's role play for a minute.
Okay.
You be Jon Stewart.
Okay.
And I will be your typical old-timey saloon guy. Because this was the craziest scene I've ever watched in a Justice League movie.
Okay.
And it was Jon Stewart almost getting hate crimed. And I showed this clip to you. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm going to be the old-timey saloon guy. And you cut me off. You know where to cut me off. Right? So they
Slippery slope, Ray. Slippery slope at 10K subscribers.
I'm not going to say it. I keep looking here for the camera. Okay, so the context is John Constantine is on a world that is old-timey. It's an old-timey saloon world, right? So he's there drinking. Batman, Wonder Woman, Jon Stewart show up to collect Constantine. Jon Stewart, obviously black. This is old-timey saloon world, 1800 shit. So the saloon guy says, "Hey, fellers, we got us and..."
Boy,
and then Jon Stewart hits him with the,
you better think before you finish that word, finish that sentence.
Yeah, but that was like the second thing that was said to these people when they walked in the saloon. Like, Batman greets Constantine, and then the old-timey saloon guy says, "Hey, fellers, we got us," and then he says "in," and then Jon Stewart cuts him off. Like, it is genuinely an insane, like a batshit fucking insane thing to include in a movie. Was that in the comic run? I don't know. I never read Crisis. I said that last podcast when I said I didn't know Psycho Pirate, and somebody said Psycho Pirate is Crisis.
Yeah.
And I was like, I exposed myself, I guess. Was this a thing from comics? Like, if not, this is a crazy, like, filler thing to throw in there.
No, let's just assume that it was in the comics.
Let's assume.
Because, good Lord.
Just throwing a little racism for fun. What the fuck?
Boop, boop. Oh, my God.
One last thing about this movie.
Yeah.
Constantine. Do you remember the movie where he sends Flash back in time after, all of that?
Yeah.
Constantine puts a spell on him. Flash did not choose to go back in time. Constantine puts a spell on him. Behind his back. And so when he's saying, "You know what to do, mate," that's not Flash getting up. That's Flash being compelled by the spell to get up. Yeah. And so what does Constantine make him do? It's literally to go back in time and kill Hitler. He literally sends Flash back to the only time Darkseid is vulnerable in his entire life, when he is 6 months old. And he tells Flash to kill him. And Flash, his willpower breaks the spell. He doesn't kill him. But Constantine put death magic on him or something. And so he infected Darkseid. Just by being there, like traveling back in time. So it kills Darkseid, and that causes the fracture of the universe in the multiverse. So the whole thing builds up to Constantine made Flash go back and kill baby Hitler. Go back in time and kill baby Hitler. That was pretty much what the movie built up to. Yeah, that was it.
Okay. Wow.
I couldn't believe it. Like to top something as insane as calling Jon Stewart the N-word, like 5 minutes later, Flash is going back in time to kill baby Darkseid, like baby Hitler, essentially. Yeah. But anyway, like the movie ends by them all joining on Earth Prime. Like all of the versions of them, they go through the portal to this Earth and they all become one version of their character on Earth Prime. So that's how it ends. But yeah, it's all restored in the end. But the fracture was because he went back in time and killed Hitler as a baby. Kind of an insane close to the 3-parter.
I'm at a loss for words right now because that's what that ramped up to.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you guys next time. I am Doug, he is Ray, and I have to go process this.
Hey, what happened? Why are those squiggles on the screen?
Those are called end credits, Patrick.
End credits? But I don't want it to end!